Taco Tuesdays are about to get fancy. Today we're deep frying some lobster Puerto Nuevo style. We'll be making a fresh Pico De Gallo and some orange taco sauce. And I am joined today by my friend Jordan here, who is a controversial food critic and also someone who once said that Baltimore is Gotham City without Batman.
I mean, where's the lie?
Extremely accurate. I've never been able to get out of my head. And today on Poor Choices, we are doing Poor Choices experiments, meaning I have never made this before. I just think it's gonna be good. And Jordan said she wanted to learn how to make some lobster and she likes mezcal. So I said, let's get on the show and see what the fuck happens. So.
We just gonna do it till it tastes bad.
All right, we're gonna start out with some margaritas because you said you like mezcal and also because we can blame it on the alcohol if this comes out nasty.
Absolutely.
We got two huge ass glasses here. We're gonna start, I don't like mezcal.
Oh, what?
Just for the record. I don't, man. It's like drinking barrels.
Drinking barrels, I mean, the whole point is for my drink to taste like barbecue. And who don't like barbecue? That's very un-American of you.
I cannot say that I don't like barbecue because I've definitely
I want my liquor to taste like brisket.
All right, I've got mezcal. I want to put 4 ounces of mezcal in our shaker. And now we have to rock, paper, scissors this and figure out who's gonna cut this jalapeno. So, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Shit, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hey, there we go. But I want to be kind and give you a glove. If you've never had the experience cutting jalapenos and then touching your eye to get a contact out, we have, and it is probably one of the most painful things in the top 10.
It's like second to wiping yourself after cutting jalapeno, but you know, we ain't got to go there.
So what we want to do is infuse our mezcal with the jalapenos.
Got you.
So I think those are pretty good. And then we could throw like 2 or 3 of those in there because I think we want it on the spicy side.
All right.
All right, that's good. So with that glove hand, because I'm still looking out for you, we'll leave the seeds.
With the seeds?
Yeah.
Period.
Let's
Boom.
go. And this is El Silencio, which actually of all the mezcals, this one is actually pretty good. I don't normally measure my drinks, but I'm gonna try to do it for you all today. Let's swirl this around because we want to get those jalapeno oils infused into our mezcal. Now we've got some, what do we decide this is gonna be? Coin tray? Coin tray?
Coin tray sound kind of fire.
Yeah.
Sound like he from Detroit.
That's like a hood name. Coin tray. Coin tray looking for you.
Coin tray for real from Detroit.
We're gonna put a whole ounce and maybe a little bit more of coin tray. Agave nectar. Very easy to come across. We're gonna go an ounce. And then of course, I have the least ripest limes
Let's put it in the microwave.
entire world. I was gonna do that, but I'm like just gonna roll it. And we're gonna do half, actually, I like lime.
Yeah, what?
So
yeah,
do the whole thing.
Yeah, do the whole line.
A little bit of ice. And you don't mind throwing maybe like 1 jalapeno in each of those.
A fat one, a skinny one, a seed one, what y'all want?
Let's go fat. Do it till it's nasty.
Haha, yo said one, we not doing that. Picante boys for life.
Boom, and now we got our mix. Now yes, these glasses are excessively large for the amount of margarita that we're pouring in here, but that's all good. We're treating this like Texas, just over the top. Listen, we're already making poor choices here. Clank, clank.
It already started. Now that's fire.
That's actually like really good.
That's fire.
All right, we got our broiler set to high because we're gonna make a delicious orange taco sauce. If you've ever been up to the Bay and been to a place called Le Vic's, they have this amazing legendary orange sauce. This is similar to it. It's not exactly it, but it's really, really damn good. So I've got Roma tomatoes, and I'm literally just cutting them in half. We're gonna put this under the broiler and get these nice and charred.
All right, just so my notes are correct, I want to get Italian tomatoes.
Yes, we're combining all the cultures here. And let's see if we got room for this. And we're gonna take a whole yellow onion, and we're gonna blend all this stuff so we can kind of keep this roughly chopped, but we're just gonna get this outside layer off.
Let me get that, I got you.
You got me?
If we rough chopping.
Oh yeah. Rough it up. And it's also gonna go under the broiler, so.
Oh, period.
Into our broiler, set it high, and these are gonna go until they're charred, so maybe like 10 minutes or so. Broiler, that thing that you put your pots and pans in.
He knows me.
Now I got my pan heating up over some medium heat, and I'm just gonna take 4 cloves of garlic. Again, all these things are gonna get blended up, so we're really just kind of getting our ingredients prepared.
So we're just torturing the food before we torture the
food.
food.
Oh yeah, I like to hear my food scream. Which, crazy enough, we could have did this with live lobsters, but I don't know. I don't like seeing them get dropped into the pot.
I do.
I got a soft spot for it.
That is the best part. See, I'm from Maryland, so every summer we murder crabs for fun. It's like a ritual we do. We get like a big old thing of crabs. They all moving, and you just throw them into a hot pot. They all screaming and shit.
This is a good medium heat. We're going to saute these, but we're also going to put some other stuff in there. So I've got a cup of vegetable oil here, and I'm not pouring the whole cup. I'm just going to pour like a tablespoon's worth of it in there. The rest we're going to need for later. So we're going to throw our garlic in there, and we're just going to give this like a minute to kind of get a head start because we have some chilies here. I've got half a cup of chili de árbol, and what I want to do real quick, and maybe you can help me. I think these are all good. So if you see stems on these, which I think I saw one earlier that had a stem on it.
What, the stems is extra spicy?
Nah, we just don't want it. It's just something you want to eat. So like right here, if I can zoom in, that little part right there, stem, just take it, tear it off. We don't want it. But I think for the most part, all of these.
Now, why are we so prejudiced against the stems?
It's just one of those things you just don't want to eat. Like you just, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to add anything, even though we're blending it up.
He doesn't say, oh, we just throwing it in the blender, nothing matters, and now it's like, we don't do stems.
Yeah. I mean, stem,
that's not the bougiest shit.
The stem could be bitter.
I mean,
I don't know.
Let's see, let's try it. Pass me a stem.
But you also got some chili on there too.
Fuck!
Yeah. It's burning, huh? So I'm throwing these in here. I gave the garlic like a 1 minute head start. And now we want to toast those and also have some guajilo. I hope I said that right. Guajilo. Also stemmed as well. I'm gonna throw that in there.
My mouth is still beating my ass over that stem.
Do you want to eat this stem?
Nope.
Okay.
I learned my lesson.
Well, at least you have a life experience to say, hey, don't eat the stems.
Don't eat the stems.
And we're gonna give this maybe 2-3 minutes. We're just really just toasting it. Like you can already smell.
It smells so good.
Yeah. You can already smell it right away. And if I can show this to you all here, this is pretty much what we're looking for. Just toasting it, you'll start to smell it. The garlic will start to kind of get a little brown in spots. So just keep it going. And I just checked in the broiler. We still have a little bit ways to go, but we're just looking for char on our, keep wanting to say potatoes just because I'm trying to throw shade at you. On our tomatoes and our onions. That's it. That's why I called her controversial food critic, because she hates potatoes.
Potatoes are disgusting.
I'll come over there and fight you. Say something bad about potatoes.
Bro, it tastes like dirt. Potatoes taste like dirt. French fries are disgusting too. It has an aftertaste of the ground.
Please feel free to slander her.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Here's her internet handle, so send all the hate her way. All right, I think this is pretty good. This is nice and toasty.
Yeah, that smells
pop that
like
off.
it's ready.
This is going to go into our blender, which I hope you can see here. Yes, you can. Got a 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar here. Going in. And I've also got half cup of water.
All right, both things very good for your skin, period. Let's go.
And I'm gonna make sure this gets submerged in there. And this is just to kind of hydrate them again and get them softened so we can get them ready to blend. Let's get this lid on. And we're just gonna do a preliminary blend here.
Why are you massaging it? Is it on massage?
Huh? You said massage? Oh, I wanted that to be at a low speed too.
Oh, yeah, I was like...
Yeah, for the first time I wanted to be on low speed. We're gonna crank it up once we add all the other stuff.
Gotcha.
But this I'm just trying to get it blended, and then also, oh, that guy tried to jump out of there.
So massage your peppers first in the blender.
They will pay you back. Give your peppers a happy ending. I'm gonna take the rest of our vegetable oil that we had, and I'm just gonna stream it in there slowly. Because essentially what we wanna do is kind of emulsify and make this taco sauce nice and creamy. And I'm gonna crank it up just a little bit. That was at a 1, now we're taking it up to a 2.
That was at a 1? It's already kind of, okay. Ooh.
But we still got more stuff to add in there. All right, this is the type of charring that we're looking for. It's gonna bring out some flavors, and listen, if I wanted to, I could have did this on the grill and that would have been even better. Get that nice little charcoal in there.
You are such a grill daddy.
I love it, but I just didn't want to go on the roof today because I didn't know what we were doing.
And also, August in LA, it be hot as fuck out here.
It is as it is right now, but we're gonna cool off later with more drinks.
Speaking of, pass me that mixer.
Oh shit, yeah, let's go. I am going to load up our onions and our tomatoes into the blender while Jordan goes over there and makes death. I'm gonna take these and load these up into here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are aware, don't blend hot things because it's just gonna explode on you, but I just wanna get these.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's bad. Our tomatoes and our onions have cooled down enough. So now I'm gonna turn the speed up some more, and wanna get this nice and smooth and creamy while Jordan makes the next round of margaritas. Let me just say this. That shit has sweat going down my back. One thing we don't want to forget is salt. but I wanted to get that blended up first. As far as salt goes, honestly, you're gonna have to taste. If you are unfamiliar or unsure of yourself, you can always do tablespoon at a time, tablespoon at a time. So,
damn!
No, well, I do that and then I do this.
Okay.
For control. So we're gonna start with that much.
Let's smell this. It's giving death.
All right, let's give this a taste. I've made such a mess, but it's fine. I'll clean it up later, pretend like it never happened. Give it a taste.
I'm gonna taste.
More salt.
I don't
good
want to
though.
taste it no more. Don't
Definitely
you
more
tell me
salt.
it's lacking salt.
You're salting to taste at this point. Also, FYI, this taco sauce is good for 2 weeks. So, it made a lot, but you can stick it in the fridge and be good. And then, honestly, you can put it on anything. You can put it on eggs, you can put it on whatever. This is much better.
Nah, let me taste it. Bussin'.
Boom.
Bussin' bad. Wait a second.
Yeah. It's got that spice afterwards, right? Yeah.
That's giving.
Maybe a tad bit more salt, but I don't want to do
No.
too much because I
No,
know
yeah,
we're going
no.
to be adding salt to other things.
Yeah,
so.
I was like, don't add more. That's fire. Now I'm gonna test this because I made it demon style.
What exactly is demon style? Enlighten us.
You finna find out.
Oh, shit.
You think you make poor choices now?
Hey, hey, don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah?
Oh, it's giving demon.
What I like, what is about to happen is we're gonna toast this, and then there's gonna be a cut because I want to reset this to make some Pico De Gallo. But there's a potential that between now and the next time you see us, that we're really fucked up.
If I'm on bartender, listen, we've got about 2 of these left to go. This
Yeah.
is number 2. We need 4 by the end of this video.
All right, we can make it happen.
Did I measure this correctly?
Don't matter.
Look about right.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Boom.
Demon time.
Clank,
Bad.
clank. All right, number 3. Now we're gonna make the pico, and we have very sharp objects here, and we're gonna do our best.
This is the sharpest object I have in my hand.
All right, it's Pico De Gallo time. So what we were gonna do here is dice up. I was about to say, can you juggle? But now you gotta wash that vegetable off.
I'll be right back.
We're gonna finally dice these things up as finely as we can. And just as I expected, the margaritas started kicking in. So I'm gonna save you some trouble here and just go through how we made the Pico De Gallo. I cut up half a jalapeno, but you can use an entire jalapeno if you want to, depending on your heat level. While Jordan's over here dicing up 6 Roma tomatoes, and we are removing the seeds so that way our Pico De Gallo is not super watered down. I've also minced up some garlic here, my garlic press. I grabbed a good handful of cilantro, maybe about 3 tablespoons worth, but honestly, just rip it off with your hands. And I'm gonna give it a rough chop. Then I've got half a red onion here. You can use a white onion if you want to, but I just chose the red because of the color that I like here. And I chopped that up finely as well. Here's Jordan singing some song that I can't remember while I squeeze the lime into our pico mix. Lastly, we have to add some salt. I'd say maybe this is about a tablespoon's worth, but you can kind of season it to taste. Also a little bit of black pepper and just a dash of cumin. And now our pico is done. Like how now I'm treating it like we're back on camera.
Be the judge of that.
I'm pretty sure I had to voice over all the other stuff.
The mezcal was mezcalin.
It's mezzing with me.
It's giving ole.
Oh.
I'm going for a number 1 real quick.
Go for it. Clear this up, and it's finally lobster time. All right, we have made it almost to the finish line.
No.
Almost there. We made it to drink number 4.
Almost is subjective.
Yeah.
My almost, no. His almost, absolutely.
We got our taco sauce done. We did our pico. It's sitting in the fridge, and now we are here with the lobster tails. I have 3 here, and what I'm guesstimating is that each tail should make 2 tacos each. So I have 3 here. Should be able to make 6 tacos is what I'm thinking. We're gonna find out. These aren't the biggest lobster tails, but a little bit of information here.
Little
Dutch
booties
oven.
matter.
Little booties do matter.
Little booties matter.
Dutch oven. And this is the most important part of this entire thing. It's not Puerto Nuevo style if you don't have lard. You have to use lard. I know a lot of you are like me at home and you watch cooking videos and you hear an ingredient and you automatically like substitute it in your mind like, oh, I'm gonna do that. Vegetable oil, canola oil, peanut oil. No, none of it. It has to be lard. It's what's giving your lobster so much flavor. Otherwise, it's gonna be bland and boring. So I'm just telling you right now, lard. Some places will put like a little bit of flour and seasoning on it, like a double seasoning, something like that. Some places don't, just straight into their lard. So you can pick and choose what you want to do, but I'm just going to go keep it fresh today. So we have our, have you ever cut lobster tails in half?
No, I don't want to. I'm scared.
All right, I got it. Well, I'll show you how for the day that you have to do it.
Okay.
All right, so literally just take it where the cute little butt is. Hopefully the camera sees it. Right down. And then you just come down all the way through. And then you go
all right, I'm gonna try.
the other end. You got it? You want to do it?
I think, I don't know.
That's just you know, a good way to do it. You still may have to do a little extra work.
Yeah, I'm scared.
And then one thing I just like to do is just make sure like there's no like lobster shell or anything. So just kind of give it a look. But yeah, that's it cut in half.
I'm stressed.
You got it? Yep.
Hey yo, that's kind of crazy.
There you go. Feel that power. Our lard is up to 350 degrees, and I just want to temp it one more time just to make sure it's at least close. When you drop stuff in here, the temperature of the fat is going to drop down. So if you're on like a stove like that, like a gas stove, oh yeah, this is a splatter shield.
I'm not playing.
You may have to crank the heat back up, but this induction top's going to do a good job of maintaining that temperature. And then literally, we're just going to take it, drop it right in.
It's giving safe so far.
It may splatter a little bit. You can put it on top. It is the finish line. We cook these lobsters, so these lobsters are on the small size, so I'd say that maybe took like 4 minutes. We're really just looking for it to get red, curl up, and also kind of have like a crispiness to it, which it definitely has. So I am taking some tortillas. I got some Sonora style tortillas here. You can use corn or flour. Just gonna heat these up real fast. Yep, so we got
it's giving truck.
Our tortillas here. And now we can build what I hope is one of the fanciest tacos that we've ever had. Actually, you know what? I can grab this. Boom, there we go.
Is it not? Oh, that's not that hot. So let it sit for like 8 minutes and then you could touch it.
Yeah, now this is hilarious because this is definitely on the small side.
It smells good, Nando.
It does smell good, and I can definitely tell it's crispy. I had the hope that one shell would make 2 tacos. That's not the case for us, but you know what? Fuck it. This is just a sample. A little pico that's fresh. That's for the pico, and then this is our taco sauce, tortilla cheese on there. All right, let's try it and see how it goes. Our very limited lobster taco.
It's okay, because I'm still here for it.
Yes. 3, 2, 1. Oh no.
She's busting bad.
Yeah, that's really good.
But she busting bad.
That's really fucking good.
I'm finna start a truck off of this alone.
For that to be the first time experimenting, damn, that's good.
I'm speechless right now.
Fresh.
Wait a second.
That's all I have to say is it's good. It's extremely good. The lard, the freshness of the pico, that taco sauce, yeah. It's a very, very simple taco, but man, it hits. All I have to say is, hey, I have a Patreon. $1 a month is all we ask. Helps support the channel, afford to do things like this. Everything won't be lobster, but man, if you got a date night coming up on a Tuesday, that is the way to go.
Everything might not be lobster, but everything's finna be fucking good.
Yeah. Let's finish these margaritas, and it's still early on a Saturday, so more shenanigans will go. But that's Poor Choices Kitchen. That shit is delicious. Highly recommend this. Puerto Nuevo style, lobster, fresh pico, and the taco sauce. Again, two weeks.
10
it's good for 2 weeks. I'm gonna put this in everything.
Literally.
I might put it in my margarita.
Would it? Actually? We finna do that. BRB.
Yeah.